Good afternoon. I'm Dr. Andrea Hahn, the Dean of Academic Affairs, and I will serve as your Master of Ceremonies at today's ceremony. I now call to order on this 19th day of June 2020, the 57th graduation of Palmer College of Chiropractic's Florida campus. First, I would like to welcome all the families and loved ones of those participating in today's convocation, both in person and via Facebook Live. What you will be witnessing today is the final step of a long journey for each of these soon-to-be doctors. Now, it is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Peter Martin, President of Palmer College of Chiropractic's Florida campus.
Thank you, Dr. Hahn. Well, you made it. And this isn't the graduation ceremony you thought you probably have in a big theater full of people to welcome you into your professional life, but it's good to have you here. Quite a number of the graduates are watching from home or some other location remotely because we're live streaming this. A lot of the families are watching it on live stream. And we're in the same boat as every other college and university in the country and pretty much throughout the world. We're adapting to a very dangerous virus. And I think on the whole, the country is adapting fairly well. But adapt we must. So I thank you for your forbearance, your patience, and most of all, your understanding of why it is we are having a graduation ceremony such as we're having right now. I'd like to formally welcome the families, friends, and special guests and college dignitaries who joined us to be a part of today's commencement ceremony. Graduation Day is always an exciting event for family and friends as much as for the graduates. I'm honored to share in the excitement of this memorable occasion, and I'd like to pass along my personal congratulations and best wishes to the members of this 57th graduating class of Palmer College of Chiropractic's Florida campus, both here and those who are participating at home via Facebook Live. We'd also like to acknowledge those present who have served our country. Those graduating today are recognized with red, white, and blue cords. With all veterans or active duty military in attendance, whether you are a graduate, family, or friend, we stand for recognition as we thank you for your service. I know we are here today to acknowledge the achievements of our 57th graduating class. However, before we proceed, let us pause to recognize another group of achievers who are equally deserving of praise and recognition for a job well done. The faculty at Palmer College of Chiropractic's Florida campus is praiseworthy for many reasons. Their responsibility is to present the highest learning experience possible for future doctors of chiropractic. Our faculty fulfills their mission well with distinction and dedication. Faculty members at Palmer Colleges rank among the leaders in chiropractic education for papers published in peer-reviewed journals, as well as presentations at prestigious healthcare conferences. They, as individuals, enrich our profession, and by doing so, advance healthcare throughout the world. While they are not in attendance today, we would like to recognize them with our applause. And the reason, of course, they're not here today is because we must maintain social distancing at these times. But they did want to offer you their congratulations and best wishes as you progress in your journey in professional life. During their years at Palmer's Florida campus, our graduates have distinguished themselves in both their academic endeavors and their extracurricular contributions to the college. Without the loving support of their families, these achievements could not have been possible. Will the families of our graduates please rise? Thank you so much. Right, some of you thought this day would never come, but it did. Today, the men and women seated in front of me will join the prestigious ranks of Palmer alumni. Palmer College graduates account for more than 1/3 of the practicing chiropractors in the world. They are the reason the Palmer name has been synonymous with the high standards and quality of patient care in chiropractic for more than 125 years. Will the Palmer College graduates in the hall today and those who are participating via live stream, please rise. Maybe seated. You're not quite graduates yet. We got a little bit more to do. Don't rush me. It is now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Scott Mizell. Dr. Mizell grew up in Davenport, Iowa, the birthplace of chiropractic. He graduated from Winona State University in Winona, Minnesota in 1980 with a bachelor's degree in health and physical education. He graduated from Palmer College of Chiropractic in December 1984. In addition to his Palmer College clinic responsibilities, he was co-head intern of the Troxel Clinic Intern Program from 1982 through 1984. After graduating from Palmer College, he retained an associate position with the Troxel Clinic from 1985 through 87. After leaving the Troxel Associateship, he returned to Winona, Minnesota, and opened Mizell Chiropractic Center in 1988, where he practiced until retirement in 2016. While in full-time practice, Dr. Mizell also earned a Master of Science degree in Anatomy and Physiology from New York Chiropractic College between 2012 and 2014. After retirement from practice, Dr. Mizell was hired as an assistant professor by Palmer College of Chiropractic's Florida campus in August of 2016. His duties include instruction for extremity anatomy, chiropractic history and philosophy, X-ray positioning lab, as well as volunteering as an advisor to the Gonstead Club and Gonstead Pit Club classes. Dr. Scott Mizell will now deliver our commencement address. Dr. Mizell.
Thank you, President Martin. You guys look awesome. Welcome, Palmer faculty, staff, and friends and family of Class 202. I'm truly honored that you asked me to be in front of you this afternoon, to speak with you today on your time here at Palmer. Specifically, though, to the parents and the family of Class 202. You have well-founded reasons for being proud of your sons and daughters. They have endured a grueling process requiring many sacrifices on them. They have earned this special day of recognition and the diploma they are about to receive as future Doctor of Chiropractic. Today's graduation event gives me an opportunity to tell you about some of the experiences we have had with your sons and daughters over the past 3 years. While they are a small class in numbers, I would say, and the rest of the Palmer faculty would agree with me, that they are a very energetic bunch. So I asked a few of our faculty if they had any thoughts, memories, or words of wisdom they would like to pass along to Class 202. Here are a few of their responses. Dr. Lucente said, There is a fun saying on why golf balls have dimples. Golf balls were originally smooth, and players noticed that after they had been bounced off a few trees and encountered other hardships, they tended to fly farther than their pristine, smooth counterparts. You are graduating during unprecedented times of turbulence and change, yet you have persevered and made through it. I hope you fly farther because of it. Dr. Payton said, "You were my smallest class in number and my biggest class in personality. You were a very boisterous, animated, and energetic class. I never knew what to expect when we met for class, and you always kept me on my toes. I could always count on lecture being at least 5 minutes late, because that's how long it took you guys to quiet down before I could begin. I grew to admire your uniqueness as a class, and I had the privilege of having small conversations with all of you, some more than others. You have definitely left your mark on Palmer, Florida." Dr. Hodges said, "They never took what I taught them at face value. They always took the time to research the topics and come back with wonderful discussions and debates." He emphasized debate, by the way. "Especially during 7:30 a.m. classes, which he says, which memory serves me right, they all absolutely loved. This is a trait that I hope they all keep with them for the rest of their careers, and I would like to offer my congratulations and good luck to Class 202. And then he said, "You got this." I would like to share with you now my condensed paraphrased version of a speech given by B.J. Palmer in 1949 titled "The Big Idea." You guys remember that from philosophy class, don't you? Yeah. I did ask Dr. Shreve for BJ's permission to do this, and he said it'd be okay. Just think about the power that rests in your hands, provided you will make it work. A slip on a sidewalk, a fall from a step ladder is a small thing. And that happens to millions of people every day. The slip and the fall produce a subluxation, and that is a small thing. The subluxation produces a pressure on a nerve, and that is a small thing. The pressure cuts off nerve flow, and that decreased nerve flow is a small thing. That decreased nerve flow produces a dis-ease body, and that is a big thing to that person. So, the slip and the fall, the subluxation, the nerve pressure, the flow of mental impulses, and dis-ease of signal to millions of people can control the thoughts and actions of a nation. That is the potential power that rests within you. Now comes along a board-certified chiropractor from Palmer College of Chiropractic, Florida campus, Class 202. That chiropractor gives an adjustment to a patient, and this adjustment is a small thing. The adjustment reduces the subluxation, and that is a small thing. The adjusted subluxation restores nerve flow, and that is a small thing. The corrected nerve flow restores health to this patient, and that is a big thing for that patient. Multiply that well-adjusted patient by 330 million people, and you then have produced and improved health and wellness for posterity. So, the idea that the chiropractic adjustment of subluxations, reducing pressure on nerves to restore health, is big enough to rebuild the thoughts and actions of the world. Correcting the cause of dis-ease is one of the biggest ideas I know. B.J. Palmer's Big Idea speech boils down to the power of one adjustment with its effect to the individual receiving it and the exponential growth to the world. Think back to your first adjustment, your first one adjustment, and how that has brought you to today's events. Trust in your decision made 3 years ago to become a doctor of chiropractic. This is your own inner wisdom we call personal innate. My first one adjustment came as a 13-year-old boy that started a chain of events in my life that no one could have predicted. Ending my career here at Palmer, Florida campus, having the opportunity to teach chiropractic students, and standing in front of you today for your graduation is a dream come true for me. and it's also a continuation of my first one adjustment. For this, I am forever grateful. In closing, if I could give you any advice for success in practice, it would be from this short list of 5 recommendations. Number 1, rely on your training given by the dedicated faculty here at Palmer. Number 2, never stop learning, build on and refine your skills as a lifelong quest. Number 3, work with dedication, self-discipline, and convert every challenge into an opportunity, but never, ever quit. Develop a compassion to serve greater than a compassion to survive. And number 5, be confident yet humble with your patient's care. Trust and expect healing to occur with a few miracles sprinkled in. Then always give credit to innate. I would like to end with a final thought from Dr. Clarence Gonstead. You knew I could not do that. He said, remember that chiropractic always works, and when it does not seem to work, continue to examine your application, but do not question the principle. Our future will be our results. Class 202, I am proud to say that you are part of our chiropractic future, and I played a small part in that process with you. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Meisel. Now, in recognition of our students' dedication to the philosophy, science, and art of chiropractic, Palmer College of Chiropractic's Florida campus will present the following class honor awards. First, we continue the tradition of recognizing the exemplary achievements of those students who have excelled throughout their course of their educational experience here at Palmer College's Florida campus and graduate today with academic honors. We begin this phase of the program with the presentation of awards to the valedictorians and salutatorians of today's graduating class. The valedictorian for class 202 is Daniel Volcino. Daniel, please join me. Our salutatorian for class 202 is David Goldberg. These students have demonstrated the scholastic and clinical proficiency in which our administration and faculty take great pride. Congratulations again to Daniel and David. Dr. Carter will now present the Clinical Excellence Award.
The Clinical Excellence Award is the most prestigious award that may be presented by Clinical Affairs each quarter to a graduating doctor who has demonstrated superior quality of service to patients and the profession. Clinic faculty members recommend candidates for the award. The Clinical Excellence Award Committee makes its selection based on quality of care, leadership potential, performance knowledge and skills, and service to the patients and dedication to the profession. The Clinical Excellence Award recipient for Class 202 is Ryan Sessions. Dr. Hanna will now present the Academic Excellence Awards.
As an example of the dedication and commitment that define the students of Palmer Colleges, we would like to recognize those who have been nominated for the Academic Excellence Award. This honor is awarded by virtue of having made the Dean's List during each of their first 12 quarters of study. The sacrifice, desire, and hard work that these recipients have invested during their time here at Palmer's Florida campus are qualities that will no doubt characterize their careers as doctors of chiropractic. As I read your name, please stand for recognition. Our Academic Excellence Award recipients are Daniel Boquino, and David Goldberg. Congratulations for a job well done. Please be seated. Dr. Martin will now present the James Buerkle Memorial Award.
The James Buerkle Memorial Award is presented to a graduating doctor who most exemplifies the virtues of compassion, strong leadership, commitment to service, and passion for the chiropractic profession. The recipient of the James Buerkle Memorial Award for Class 202 is Amber Veda Hall.
At this time, I would like to present once again the Valedictorian for Class 202. Would you please welcome Daniel Boquino.
Thank you, Dr. Hahn. Good afternoon. On behalf of Class 202, I would like to welcome and thank you all for being here. Whether you're physically here or you're joining us online, I would like to start off by saying to the faculty members who were role models to us, whether they knew it or not, for that we thank you. To all the staff members who worked behind the scenes and played a large role in getting us here today, for that we thank you. To the cafeteria workers that kept us loaded with caffeine to get through those marathon exam weeks, for that we thank you. To our parents, siblings, family, friends, significant others, and children, for your unending support, love, motivation, and belief in our abilities, even in the times we doubted ourselves, for that we thank you. To my fellow classmates, Class 202, my friends, my 202 family, to your dedication to learn, your belief in the science, philosophy, and art of chiropractic, for never giving up when it felt like too much, for investing not only in yourself, but in the chiropractic profession, for inspiring me, motivating me, and encouraging me to be my absolute best. For that, I thank you. Class, we made it. We are doctors, not just chiropractors, real doctors. So let's sit in that for a minute. Just take a breath. This whole process has been remarkable to me. I still remember orientation like it was yesterday. Quarter one like it was yesterday. The funny thing is, some of you thought from that time I was going to be the one standing at this podium giving this speech. Well, I'm glad you guys were so sure, because I sure as heck was not. But this speech isn't about me, so let's move on. This experience through Palmer has meant many things to our class as a whole. We all have had our own unique experiences, coming from different backgrounds and from all across the nation. We come from Pennsylvania, Maine, Missouri, Louisiana, Oklahoma, Illinois, Texas, Michigan, New Jersey, New York, Oregon, Florida, Puerto Rico, the Virgin Islands, Utah, West Virginia, Kentucky, and best of all, Ohio. Although we come from all over, we met here at Palmer to embark on a journey together. Throughout our 3 years at Palmer, we have experienced life through the birth of first, second, third, and fourth children in some families. We had to experience the loss of loved ones from a distance. We have watched so much happen in the short 3 years we have been together, and each and every one of us has grown exponentially throughout the process. At this point, we have sat through all of the classes, taken all the tests, performed all the practicals, and we have certainly paid all the money. We have put in the time, the energy, and the work to become doctors, and no one can ever take that away from us. This is not how any of us pictured our graduation day. Our 202 family is scattered all across the nation due to this pandemic. Some of you are here in this room, and sadly others aren't able to be here, stripping us of the privilege of accepting our diplomas in front of all of our loved ones. This is certainly not the commencement I expected. And although we cannot all be together, and we don't get that sweet ending that we deserve, what we have accomplished is no less astounding. Be proud of what you have accomplished, and if for some reason you don't think you deserve to be here, let me be the one to tell you you do, and I'm proud of you. As I spoke earlier, we all came from different backgrounds and conquered our own path. No one person's struggles are greater than another's. They are, however, different. I reached out to all of you asking you 3 simple but complex questions. Number 1, what does graduating from Palmer and becoming a doctor mean to you? What does the term doctor mean to you? And last, what do you want to tell those who have supported you through this journey? This is how some of you responded. Graduating and becoming a doctor means that this journey has taken dedication, strength, and endurance to accomplish a dream. Many of us never imagined we would be here, even doubted we had the ability to accomplish this. It certainly has not been easy, and this is a huge accomplishment for us all. We as a class are honored to now hold the responsibility and are enthusiastic for the chance to change people's lives. We now realize as we watch this dream come true that the sky is the limit on what we can achieve. The term doctor means to us being a teacher. It is not simply enough to have the knowledge, we must use it to educate. We will do this by truly caring for our patients and leading by example. Becoming a doctor is an honor that only 2% of the population has accomplished. In holding this title, we must live a life with strong moral and ethical principles. We understand we will be held accountable for the responsibility to continually learn. We will be given respect, but it is up to us to earn that respect, as nothing is given if not earned. We want all who have supported us to know, first and foremost, thank you. We know that those 2 words will never be enough, as many of you have put your lives on hold, made sacrifices, and never given up on our dream. We are beyond grateful for the unconditional love and motivation. To get to this point would not be possible without all of you. There would be no doctors graduating here today if not for our moms and dads, families and friends, husbands, wives, fiancés, significant others, brothers, sisters, and children. So one more time, because it will never be enough, thank you. I believe our class was unique. Our small size gave us an opportunity to have real conversations. At times it wasn't pretty, but life isn't always pretty. This year, we have all been challenged in more than one way. In a time where we're being urged to keep our distance from each other, I hope that we never take for granted that high five, handshake, or hug that we share with another. That we may never take for granted the people that have stood behind us, pushing us to the finish line to support our dreams. As doctors, we cannot discriminate by religion, nationality, race, party politics, or social standing. These may not intervene with our service to humanity. And I pray that you carry that into your everyday lives. I pray that you choose to love for no reason at all and choose not to hate. I ask that you choose to accept others for their unique experiences, not reject because of our differences. I ask that you choose to serve those around you before you serve yourself. Service before self. Lastly, class, If any of you ever need anything from me, I'm always here for you. Thank you all. God bless you.
Thank you, Daniel. Dr. Martin, at this time, I present for conferral of the Doctor of Chiropractic degree, the 57th graduating class of Palmer College of Chiropractic's Florida campus. Will the candidates please present themselves?
On recommendation of the Dean, Faculty, and Graduation Committee, by the virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Palmer College of Chiropractic and the state of Florida, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Chiropractic and all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining therein. Dr. Terry Payton will read the names of all Class 202 graduates. They will also appear on the screens. Payton.
Victoria Austin. Amber Vita Ball. Orny Bay. Daniel Martin Bocchino, summa cum laude. Cody M. Booth. Jose Angel Corchado Perez. Daniel H. De Silva. Derek Victor de Gagna. Cameron Kyle Gallagher. Carla N. Garcia Portalatin. David B. Goldberg, magna cum laude. Marcellus Omando Freewood. Adewale J. Henley. William Tyler Hewitt. Shelby Elizabeth Hooley. Alexander Rafael Espierre Casanova. Caleb T. LaRush. Dylan Louder. Mitchell Craig McGuire. William Jesse Naftel. Sydney Mariah Napier. Rina A. Patel. Santos D. Perez Custudio. John Pottle. Manuel Alejandro Quiones Acosta. Larissa Nicole Reed. Nismar Rodriguez. Ryan B. Sessions. Caitlin Perez Martinez. Veronica Velez Velez. Cum laude. Michael Alexander Zamora.
Thank you, Dr. Payton. I know this wasn't the graduation ceremony you were thinking you'd probably have, or is it the one we thought we'd be getting at? But nobody foresaw the pandemic coming down upon the world. My father and mother were 8 years old when the great flu epidemic hit the world in 1918, 1919. They're only 8 years old. So far as I know, nobody in their immediate families succumbed to the flu. But I heard stories of it when I was a young boy, all the way through my adulthood, about what a devastating time it was. They lived in historic times. You have experienced life in historic times. And today, with this ceremony, you're experiencing some of the effects of that. So while we may not have the big hall, you do have a sense of history. Be proud of that. And it's a great time to be a chiropractor. People are looking for a little bit of kindness, a little bit of gentleness, a little bit of touch. Particularly older people. People like in my generation. We've been fearful. We've been sequestered, often alone, lonely. And if they go to a medical office, it's all sometimes too impersonal. But a chiropractor is personal. We touch people. There's that bond between the patient and the doctor that only you can provide. So you are needed now as you have never been needed before. So please accept my heartfelt congratulations as you go forth to serve. In accordance with the chiropractic principles of the art, science, and philosophy of chiropractic, and in consequence of your dedication to the restoration of the sick to health, please rise, face the audience for the recitation of the chiropractic oath. I state your name.
John Paul.
I, Amber Vita Ball.
I, Daniel Bocchino.
Cody Booth. I, Marcel Portal.
I, Daniel Silva.
I, Derek Jackson.
Cameron Gallagher.
I, Santos Francisco.
I, Rita Patel. I, Sydney here. I, Dylan Howard.
Hi, Alexander, this is Buerkle Casanova.
Hi, Marcellus Greenwood.
Hi, David Goldberg.
I, John Paul.
I, Marissa Reed. I, Lismar Rodriguez.
I, Ryan Sessions.
I, Caitlin Bellis. I, Veronica Bless.
Promise and swear
Promise and swear.
to keep to the best of my ability
To the best of my ability.
and judgment
And judgment.
the following oath. I will adhere to the code of ethics espoused by the chiropractic profession. I will observe and practice professional conduct in relations with my patients, my colleagues, myself, and my profession. I will seek to preserve the integrity of my profession and help it to grow in service to the benefit of all humanity. I will serve my patients to the best of my ability violating neither their confidence nor their dignity. And in my association with these patients, I shall not violate that which is moral and right. I will provide a regimen for the good of my patients according to my ability and my judgment. I will regard and refer to my fellow doctors with honor and dignity, giving credit for their dedication and commitment to the profession. I will continue to improve my knowledge and skill and be sincere in my resolution to justify the responsibility which this degree symbolizes and imposes. Please be seated. Now we're going to make it official. Students arise. Students arise. Change tassels. Now, doctors, be seated.
Okay, you sure you don't want to do that again? Because this is a big moment. I'm getting just a tiny hint of what Dr. Mizell and Peyton might have talked about today. Ladies and gentlemen of the audience, please remain seated as the new doctors and the faculty exit. On behalf of the administration, faculty, staff, and students at Palmer College of Chiropractic's Florida campus, thank you for attending today's ceremony. I now adjourn the 57th graduation convocation of Palmer College's of Chiropractic's Florida campus. Congratulations.